welcome back to another video. We are in a new space, which you guys are probably super confused as to what's going on right now, but I moved out of my parents' house and I now am going to be living on my own, and I'm so excited to finally share this news with you guys. I got the keys last week and I'm really excited. I've been moving since Thursday of last week and I got the keys on Tuesday, so I'm really excited to share more of the moving content. This video is just going to be a compilation of me furniture shopping, moving boxes, packing boxes, talking a little bit about, you know, moving and what that means for me as a person and my business as well. I'm not fully moved in yet. I am trying to set up everything so that when I'm able to fully stay here, then I can have everything ready to work. The cats are also not here yet, but I want to bring them once I'm able to obviously stay the night so that they can also be here with me and they can get accustomed to this new home. But I'm really excited. I have a couple things to do right now, so I just wanted to make a little intro to the video because I forgot to film one for this vlog. But this is going to be a moving vlog. It's going to be a little bit different than my typical content just because I can't really work because all of my stuff is all over the place and not actually stationary in one place. But I'm excited to show you guys more about the new apartment and the new place, and I'm just really excited to decorate. And I'm going to talk more about this stuff in the video, so sit back, grab a snack, grab something to work on, and enjoy this little moving vlog. And I promise the studio vlogs are going to go back to normal as soon as I can. I just need to settle in and get this moving stuff done because moving to a new place is always stressful, especially moving by myself has been quite a little bit. Obviously I have my parents here to help me, but it is more stressful when you're moving in on your own, definitely, than moving in with your family. So enjoy the video and thank you guys so much for being here. It's Sunday night and I have not packed a single thing really before today, other than the couple of boxes that I packed when I was filming this video. Last Tuesday, was it? Last Wednesday? I don't even know, but I've been procrastinating packing all week, all weekend. Now it is the 16th of March and I get the keys on the 18th and hopefully we'll be moving on the weekend. And I have now started packing up this office. So I have picked up 4 boxes and I'm about to start packing my 5th box for the day. Actually, I packed 2 more boxes earlier. Some of the cat toys and then all of my shoes, but those are downstairs. So I had dedicated today to do like a full packing, but like I just don't want to pack. Like I do not enjoy packing in the slightest. I finished listening to my book club audiobook today and now I'm gonna watch Jessica's new video while I continue to pack, but there's just so much stuff and I need to move these boxes out of the way because I have to package up all the restock orders tomorrow, and then after that I can start packing up all of like my packing supplies and my label printer and kind of just packing up all the last little bits of stuff The only thing that I'm really not going to be packing until when I move, obviously, is like my desks and stuff, but I'll keep my laptop out and I'm going to be doing a lot of editing and laptop work in the meantime. I won't really be getting to sew because I really just want to move this office and get it all ready to move for the weekend. So yeah, I've been debating, like one of the reasons why I haven't been packing, I think, is because I have set myself this like timeline of getting the spring collection ready to be launched well, originally it was first week of April, but that's definitely not happening. And I wanted it to be ready for like mid-April now, so I'm thinking like second or third week of April. Even if I have to do it at the end of April, that will be okay just because I'm moving. But I also feel very like strange because I haven't announced it online yet. Like when you guys are seeing this video, I will already have moved and I haven't told anyone that I'm moving. I like to kind of keep things to myself until they actually happen. That's just something that I've been doing ever since I was a kid, and my mom has kind of like taught me to like not share things that are really like big moments in life until, you know, they finally happen or you're 100% sure that they're gonna happen, if that makes sense. So like even with anything in my life, I really try to not share, but when I'm like doing all this content stuff, and like this has a lot to do with like my shop and things, with like not being able to package orders and, you know, not working on the spring collection for like a week and a half. So I feel like I'm just kind of like stressed about that, but like not stressed in a way where I'm like outwardly feeling stressed, but like inner, like I don't want to pack things up because I'm like, well, I need to work on the spring collection. But then I'm like, this week I'm really not going to be working on the spring collection because I'm going to be in and out of my house here and then my new place, which I'm so excited for, and I'm going to share with you guys all of the videos and stuff. I went to do the PDI last week, so I do have some videos of like it empty. I will be going there to clean and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to be in and out of stores. I'm going to be measuring. I'm going to be getting all the final things I need for my place. I do have to order bar stools tonight. I'm just kind of torn whether I want to do Wayfair or Costco. The ones I have downstairs in my house, I think you guys have probably seen them very briefly, but they're really good quality, and bar stools are expensive. Like I didn't even know how expensive they are, but I really like the ones I have downstairs, but they don't have that specific fabric anymore. They have like a beige fabric, which will match with my couch because I ordered a couch from Cozy, but I just don't know. And like I like the ones on Wayfair, and there's one for like 800 bucks for a set of 4. So low-key I'm trying to think about if I want to do those, but I'm also like, I should just go with the Costco ones because I know the quality. I don't want to get the ones from Wayfair and then not like them and then have to return them, if that makes sense. Because I don't even know if you can return things you don't like from Wayfair. And I don't want to like buy something that I am not sure about, you know, because I don't want to waste money. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I have left to buy other than potentially a new TV. I did have a TV when I moved out to Ottawa when I was 18 for school. And then I moved back here so that my brother's using it, but I didn't know that it was a whole like 56-inch TV, and my like apartment isn't humongous, so I have to go measure obviously on Tuesday, and like those things are like stressing me out too because I don't know all the measurements, and so like I can't plan, and I'm a big like planner prior to things. I really like to have things planned in my head and like know exactly where things are gonna go, even though that's never how it works. But I like to just know everything before I do something, and the fact that like I can't just measure and know for a fact whether I need to buy a new TV or not, or whether I need to buy a new like TV console or not, is like bothering me. So I feel like all those are like impacting my motivation to pack, but like at the end of the day I do need to pack everything. And so yeah, I'm gonna be packing the rest of the boxes probably throughout the week, like most of them tomorrow, but I do have to spend like a good percentage of the morning packaging up all of the orders. And also I got a wholesale order in, so I want to get that just done tomorrow as well, so I have to print bookmarks for that and stickers. So I just want to kind of wrap up all the orders, and then once those are sent off on Tuesday morning, I will get the keys on Tuesday, and then I will announce that I am moving and that orders will be on hold for a week and a half ish, depending on how fast I can get the Wi-Fi set up and my office back together. So yeah, I obviously like, I much enjoy the process of unpacking and organizing and resetting back up everything than I do packing things and actually moving them. The act of moving things from this place, especially moving from a house to an apartment, gives me so much anxiety. Like I have no idea why, it just does. Even when I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18 and moved to my apartment in Ottawa, so much anxiety, so much stress because I didn't know how it was gonna go, like moving stuff from the truck to the elevator, up the elevator, and just getting the elevator on service, like all those things just really stress me out. So I'm trying to like reel back in the stress and just kind of go with the flow. I have a very difficult time doing with that. as I know myself and all of like my family has told me that I just need to like chill. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process. I don't know, this is kind of just like a moving vlog of me telling you guys what I think and how I feel because I'm low-key stressed, but I just need to keep telling myself to relax and that things are gonna go how they're gonna go, and I just need to calm down. But I feel like once I package up all the orders tomorrow, I'll be a little bit less stressed because I'll have everything, you know, available to pack. Right now I can't pack any and everything because I need some stuff, and like I also haven't packed any of my fabric, but I feel like I should just do that because I know that I'm not going to be able to sew. But I also want to wait till I know when I can book the elevator, because if I can't book the elevator until after next weekend or like this weekend coming, then I'm definitely not packing away my sewing stuff because I'm gonna need to sew and get some stuff ready for the collection. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm gonna continue packing before I lose the motivation to do so. So terrible at filming for this moving vlog because the way that this move has actually proceeded itself has been so far from normal, and I don't know how to cope with things that aren't going to plan. So basically this entire week has just not gone to plan at all, and I finally have some dates of when I'm moving and where I'm going and what time and all that stuff. I do have to book a U-Haul, so I have not done that yet, and I plan to move Saturday morning. It's Thursday night. So will I get a U-Haul for Saturday morning? That is the question. I'm probably gonna go with my mom tonight and see if they can get me a little U-Haul, because if I can't, I'm strapping the mattress to the top of my bed. I mean, to the top of my car. I don't have a lot of time to pack. I leave to move in on Sunday, just kidding, Saturday morning, like I said, which means I gotta pack all this stuff up, take apart my desk, and take apart my bookshelf, and actually get everything packed now, because I have been waiting on a few things at the actual place to make sure that they got everything done. They literally just never put the door on to this whole like heating unit, and I'm like, I have cats. If they get in there, they're gonna eat the fiberglass, they're gonna get stuck behind the heating vent, and then what? So I literally was like, hey, the door needs to go on. So they put the door, apparently. They came today. I was literally waiting there all morning, and then as soon as I left to come back home to eat lunch, they arrived. I told my mom that. I said, as soon as I leave, they're gonna get here. And guess what? They did. But now that the door is on, I'm happy. The heat pump unit's still blasting out air, so it's very annoying in my bedroom. It's just blasting air, so I feel like I'll either sleep here until they fix that, or I will sleep on the couch, because if the door's closed, you can't hear it. So we have somebody coming to look at it on Sunday, and then once they tell me what I can do, if I could just turn it off until somebody can come out and look at it, because I really hope that it's just not blasting cold air on my head forever, because that just literally, that I don't even know how that's possible. That's kind of stressing me out, if you can't tell, if I'm like yapping about it. But anyway, all that being said, everything else in the place is pretty much good. There's some minor like fixes and stuff that they're gonna come in and fix throughout the next couple of weeks, but that's typically what it's like with the new construction. It's how it was here. I'm gonna stop talking because honestly I do not have time to talk. I just basically have to pack, and I'm gonna get started with packing my sewing stuff, because that was the stuff that I avoided packing just in case I didn't move in this weekend and moved in another weekend. I still wanted to be able to work and get stuff ready for the spring collection. But we're gonna package up everything hopefully today and tomorrow. I'm gonna start in this office just so I can get everything into a box and then be able to package up all of my like stuff in the drawer. That way I can take this desk off because I'm gonna need to pull out a couple of the drawers in order to do so. Let's package up the desk. Why do I keep saying package up? Like I'm not sending out orders. This is all my own stuff that I'm packing in boxes. I hate packing so much. This is why I'm literally such a procrastinator. I'll be like, I can do it all tomorrow. No, you can't, girl. You literally can't. My camera's like acting up, probably because I've been transporting her in my bag, and low-key been banging the bag around a little bit. Anyway, I just got another box. I'm gonna start packaging up the fabric like I just said. I'm gonna keep it obviously all folded, but I'm also filming some moving content for short form video as well, so I probably will just speed through some of this stuff and kind of like add music over top of it, unless I think of anything interesting that I want to talk about. But right now, if I talk, I'm gonna get distracted, so I'm putting on some small business vlogs while I pack, and then I'm also gonna listen to the rest of my audiobook. I'm currently listening to A War of Two Queens from Blood and Ash series, so I'll listen to that, but I want to catch up on some videos. Right now I'm watching Tova's video, and then after that I'm gonna probably watch, I don't know, probably maybe Millie's video, because I know she posted a new video that I was watching earlier this morning. So anywho, I'm just gonna pack up all this fabric from my bookshelf. That way I can take the shelves off and put them, like wrap them in bubble wrap, and take the shelf off the wall tomorrow so that it can be put in the truck and ready to go. So excited. I've been waiting for this day for so long, and it is the long-awaited, very dreadful moving day. We're moving all of the big stuff, so I basically have to take down all of my desks just so that the tabletop and legs come apart. That way it's easier to transport. Wrap up all of my tech, so like my sewing machine, my printer, my Cameo, and the other things like my big iMac, and take everything down off the walls. So I'm gonna start with taking everything off the walls and wrapping them with bubble wrap if they need to be, and kind of just putting them outside of the room. That way you can kind of see what I'm working with. And then I will kind of start putting the last little straggler stuff into boxes. The only thing that I haven't really packed is my bathroom and the rest of my clothes in my closet. But other than that, everything's pretty much packed. I'm happy that I got most of the stuff in the office packed, because I have like 70% more things in my office than I do in my bedroom. So let's start with taking the stuff off the wall and the command strips. giant gaping hole in the wall. I need to go to Home Depot. Oh my god. 10 pounds of hole. Girls trying to put up one painting. Oh my god, I forgot I was filming this whole time. I filmed that whole thing. We putting like 10,000 holes in the wall. My little reading corner, and I did my hair this morning so I could feel the least bit put together. Oh, Angel, you come out of your little box. Your little box. Hi, girl. She got scared of something in the hallway. Anyway, like I was saying, I got ready for the first time in like 3 weeks today, which I feel so much better about myself and just feel better in general. But this is post-editing Mia. I already finished editing the video. I just forgot to film an outro. I am now fully staying in the new place. I'm excited for the rest of the vlogs. I'm gonna be doing like a full office tour video. I still have a couple more things I still need to do to the office, like organizing and putting things away, hanging things up on the wall. So we're gonna do kind of like office renovation / office tour video. I don't know, something like that. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah, I'm just excited to get to work in the new office space. The lighting and direct sunlight that I get in the evening in this place is literally so crazy. It's beautiful. I'm so excited and happy. The transition from living with my parents to now being completely by myself, I'm not that far away from them, but it's still a big change. So I'm just slowly adjusting, as well as the cats, they're adjusting as well. But with all that being said, I am getting accustomed to the new routine. I get up at like around 6:30 because I like to feed the cats before the people for construction come to the building and start working, so that they're not afraid of the noises, because when there's people in the hallway, they get very scared. Like right now, they're at the front door looking at what's going on outside, except they can't see anything. They can only hear. So that's been a little bit tough. It's been like a day and a half since I brought the cats here, and since I've stayed here myself fully, like overnight. So I'm just kind of allowing us all some time to get adjusted to everything. It is a big change from obviously living with my parents, like I said, to now living completely on my own. It is nice to know that they are not so far away in case I need anything, or you know, if I am having a hard time adjusting, because the reality of living on your own, as much as I would like to say that like I'm super like independent, and like yes, I'm independent and I do everything, like I can do everything myself and I'm very self-sufficient. I don't know, but like this move has been a little bit tough on me mentally, just kind of not because like I'm scared, but it's just a big change, completely on my own, and like everything is my responsibility here. The bills, the cleaning, the dishes, like making sure everything is settled, the cats, like I have to do everything myself now. And I was doing a lot on my own when I lived with my parents, but it's different living with your family. You still have some people to help out and, you know, fall back on in case I'm busy, or if I'm busy, like my mom may be able to cook dinner that day, whereas like here, if I'm busy, I have to cook either way or like figure something out. So it's a lot more responsibility. It is really exciting though. I am super excited to share with you guys the space. So yeah, I am going to leave it at here for this video. If you guys did enjoy this week's video, please make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you can join along this moving series. I'm going to be doing this alongside the Petals and Patches, which is going to be the making of the spring collection. So stay tuned if you want to see more of these kinds of videos and more of lifestyle videos too. I'm excited for where my channel and my business is going to go for 2025 now that we are in this new space. And yeah, so I'm excited, and I hope that you stick around and follow along. If you did watch to the very end of this video, comment a little house emoji to kind of welcome in me moving into this new space, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.